So, do you hate fake ghost hunters? If you do, you're in the right place. Hang out for the stream and make sure you subscribe and like so we can tell YouTube we're not that bad. Well, how's everybody doing? And cuz that's how you know you did it right. When the neighborhood hates it, the old lady hates it, and everybody else loves it. That's how you know you did it right. It sounds good. It sounds really good. Sounds like you got some good plans for that truck. Already sounding good, so you're on the right track. See, we got my cousin, Miss Fawn, Julia, Pink Stars. What's going on, everybody? Y'all ready to, I don't know, probably either talk or watch some fake ghost shit and make fun of it? It's kind of what we do here. Well, you hate me? I mean, it is what it is. You can hate me all you want. Your last name is the same as mine still. Like, is what it is. Some days I don't like you either. Sorry, that's a weed cough. My bad. So let's see. I should read. Oh, I don't know if I can get to them anymore. Some Omar fans left some pretty good comments. I did find out some pretty interesting things though, related to Omar. And we'll do this real quick, just cause. Well, I don't know where I even want to start at. Where do I even want to start? Omar pretty much fell off. According to everything that I saw, yeah, that he fell off. Like he fell off. I think the whole religious rebranding was, I don't know, him trying to save something. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. Good. I hope you see me in your nightmares. No. Nope. I see scarier things than you. Anyway, Omar. He does have a new wife. The thing though is funny because I can only find a few things about him and Tiffany, and I did send I did decide to send Miss Tiffany a message. Okay, so I sent her an email and a message on Instagram, because I don't know if it's not really appropriate to call or text someone like it anyway. But I haven't gotten anything back, so we'll see what happens with that. Because I'd like to know just what happened. You unsubscribed from Roland had 3 channels? Damn. Oh, I mean, good for you, Miss Fawn. You don't find it entertaining anymore? You don't find Roland that entertaining anymore? Okay. I mean, I can't watch it. The video I have lined up for tonight is chills. Hold on. See what it says. Top 100 scariest ghost recorded, whatever. So I figured that would be a good one. It'd be a good one because Chill's got that weird, spooky voice too. I've been wanting to know what happened to them for the last few years. Yeah, me too. Like, I just wanted to, but I want to know what happened. So I don't know. Hopefully she messaged me back. If he pissed her off enough, guaranteed she's gonna talk. Guaranteed she's gonna talk. And who knows what she'll say. It's always the girlfriends and wives afterwards that blow all your lies, man. Like you can't lie and then have them hold your lie for you. Like it doesn't work that way. They're getting boring now. I understand. Roland sucks, man. I never understood. Well, I don't know. Some people in the beginning thought that was real, really thought that was real. Sorry, just getting stuff ready. People thought that was real for a little while, just like fucking Omar. Because I remember when I first came in and started doing stuff, when I first started making these videos, Omar was hot shit, man. He was hot shit. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking my famous sweet tea. There you go. I knew you'd go back to it. I knew you'd go back to it. Had people wondering if you were okay and shit just because you were drinking like cran apple juice and shit. People were like, is Fawn okay? Like, it's... I did it first, but stopped watching. Yeah. Tiffany and Omar are still friends, and Tiff is also good friends with Melissa. Oh, I already knew she was good friends with Melissa. So if she's still good friends with him, maybe that's why she hadn't gotten back to me. That's why she don't want to talk. You know? Don't know. I am subscribed and refuse to watch Jody Dean. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Jody Dean's one of them people, man. Like, that's one dude I didn't get to meet, and not for lack of trying, because his fucking dumb haunted house is not that far from here. Okay, and when he first did it, there was two separate occasions when he first bought it, and I found out about it. There was two separate occasions I drove. We went there. Like it was one time we were on our way to Key West. One time it was some other thing. None of those times he was ever around. And I wasn't gonna go during Halloween just because didn't feel like walking through a haunted, like, you know, that stupid shit. You know, good old Jody Dean. I have a feeling that Jody Dean in person is, how do I describe those kind of people? Smilers. Like a smiley person that literally is like smiling the whole time you're talking to them, and they are like, I don't know, like they're trying to fool you that they're okay. You know, like that's what Jody looks like to me. I don't know. Any man that tries to sell his fucking wife on YouTube videos kind of is a little weird. So you know he's going to be weird, you know? Good old Jody Dean. I don't know. One day I'll meet him, but the problem here, and I'm going to get to this real quick. I had a realization with help from friends. Like all these people, Jody Dean, Omar, CJ, Mo, all these people, they're YouTube famous, right? Right. What's it mean when all the YouTube famous people know who you are? Does that make you more famous than them? I don't think so, but like, you know what I'm saying? Because all these fucks, they know who I am. I can never walk up on Jody Dean or any of them anymore without them knowing it first. Because as soon as I get out of the car somewhere, like let's say I went to go to Jody Dean, they would see me. It would be, because the same people go, why don't you go to CJ's farm? Man, we've tried to rent it. They're not going to do it. We've tried to book it. They're not going to allow me to do anything because, well, they don't want that out there. Like because I'm not going to go through that bullshit. Ooh, 2 ads already. Damn, YouTube. Ooh, so that's what? I think about 24 cents. All right. Let me go ahead and get to watching this bullshit. So it's top 100 scariest ghost videos recorded. Whose farm is such a joke? CJ's. Well, what's funny is which one, because CJ owns like a bunch of fucking properties. Like they're all fucking, Omar is the same way. Omar owns a shit ton of weird stuff. And so like that transferred over to Numbnut. I think he does live in Georgia. I'm not 100% sure though. All right. Let's see how bad these are.
Number 100. Jose Cruz is stuck at home in Arlington, Virginia, so he decides to take a random video of the rain.
Dude's voice is so just like, it's spooky.
Only when looking at the video much later does he notice the ghost of a girl twisting in the wind for a brief moment before fading away. From what I
just saw some rain. Yeah, the voice. It gets you. Like it's like grandma's voice, but a male version. Like, yeah, it gets you.
Understand, falling rain is one of the most difficult things to fake in terms of video editing,
It's
which
just
makes me think the
wind and
ghost
rain.
sighting is real. The more
Get
times
the-
you look at it, the more it looks like she really does stuff.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a band of rain.
Goes on her way. I mean, wind or not, rain shouldn't move like that unless something
it
is
does.
physically under
Yes, it does, though.
99. This strange video has me doing a double take, shared by TikToker Berm 1997 and originally shared by B Joshua 0902. The video shows a couple of partiers going down a water slide, but watch the second one closely. It looks like a second pair of legs is sticking out to the side. Watch again. Is someone following?
That is a kid. That's a kid going down with mom. Like, that's ridiculous. You know, oh, you want to hear something really funny? A few years ago, when I was watching Chills, I wondered, man, is that an AI voice, or is that something like is he changing his voice? No, you go through Chills' channel, and he has a couple of them actually. Dude literally does a video where he's talking to the camera. He sounds just like that. It is crazy. Hey, Tiggs. It is crazy. Right, that was a kid on the fucking slide with him.
Closely behind the woman. It doesn't appear so. When she splashes into the water, no one pops up behind her.
Because the camera moved.
So what's going on
The baby was right there. Get the...
here? The only explanation I can see is that there was another person following closely behind that somehow swam out of view during the splash, but I don't know. It sure doesn't look like that's what's happening. What do you think is going on here? 8.
This ladder is walking down the drive.
Oh my fucking God. Are you serious with this? I want to know if he's calling it a ghost.
Down the driveway.
That's the reaction of Tony Doe as he videotapes a walking ladder on its own. The ladder clatters down the driveway as if someone is guiding it in short steps, but nobody is near. If you have
a sloped driveway and an old rickety ass ladder, that happens. It happens. That's not right. This is not a fucking ghost. Top 100 scariest ghost videos recorded. This is retarded. I'm sorry. What's going on, Ed? Oh, God. Anybody ever work on anything outside with the ladder? They know. Right. It's the angle of the driveway, right? Everybody who's had a ladder on an angled driveway has had this happen.
any possible explanations for this, or have
That's
seen this
ridiculous.
before with your own eyes,
Yes, I've
then
done it.
please share
Anyone who's worked on a fucking house with a ladder has happened.
nation, then this is one of the most
Oh, and that's a heavy, steep ass driveway. Look at that. No wonder it's walking. Nope, didn't get me.
Seven. Question: what's scarier than a theater at night? Answer:
Nothing?
a haunted one. Published to
theater at night.
TikTok. This appears to
Why would a theater at night be scary? Like, I understand like a hospital being scary at night, or like, you know, places like that, but a theater. What's going on, Gabe? How you been?
phantom caretaker of a haunted theater. Jay says the theater is supposed to be empty, but
Hold on. Haunted theater.
he keeps hearing a noise, so he's searching the theater to find its source.
All right, look, I will say this, okay? Theater's just not scary, okay? I've been to a couple of haunted theaters that they're wild, but they're not scary, okay? Like, I'm sick of this. Like, it's not scary. Grow a set. Like it's a theater. What kind of ghost is gonna be in a theater? Probably an actor. Right. You scared of an actor? Okay, good work. You shouldn't be doing this.
Alright guys, so I work at this old theater and been hearing a noise. It's a really beautiful theater, as you can see, if you can see it at all. But I keep hearing it.
Miss Vaughn, I'm okay. I've been having stomach issues, but I'm all right. Growing up, I never believed in ghosts. Hey, I mean, some shit will make you believe real quick, you know? I'm sorry, it took a lot from me. I'm still kind of on the fence about some stuff. Again, Gabe, I'm doing okay. I'm having some stomach issues, so I don't feel all that great, but I'm all right. And popcorn sounds good.
A noise in here, and there's not supposed to be anybody here, so...
Suddenly, he glimpses something in an upper theater box. He can't quite capture what it is, but after backing up a bit and zooming in, he manages to focus on...
Maybe, hopefully that's the real reason, and when I'm done with this stream, and then I'll feel better. Like...
on this. It looks like the ghostly figure of a little boy dressed in a suit. Although the image is blurry, the scary figure is distinctly there, leering out from a theater.
I don't see a little boy in a suit.
Intruder? Maybe he's just a ghost fanboy waiting patiently for the play to start.
I know exactly what that is. Hold on a second. That's ridiculous. That was like a cardboard cutout thing of some kind of face with a suit thing on, because when he got up close and he was under it like this and close up to it, you can see it was fucking flat.
A security guard is patrolling the San Francisco College campus when he catches a glimpse of an all-black figure moving fast. He quickly rounds the corner and finds absolutely nothing there. Notice how the silhouette is traveling in a straight line at a high rate of speed and has no time to run up the steps or to hide on the right before the security guard catches up with it. I don't see any jump cut editing either, so I think this could really...
Alright. Look, this might be real. I'm not saying it is or isn't, okay? All I'm saying is, why did it move like Slender Man? What the fuck was that? Okay, all I did before I started this, I drank a big ass bottle of that shit.
Really be an actual ghost?
Number
95. Do you hear that haunting melody? And maybe the vocalizations of an actual ghost?
The vocalizations of an actual ghost. Wow. That's someone else in the building, dummy. Like...
Posted by Charger3933 to the Ghosts subreddit. This clip captures...
I know, right, Miss Fawn? Like, it makes it so much... Just like the grandma videos. The video sucks. Like, it just sucks. But the voice that goes with it makes it so good. For some reason, Chills has got that. Just imagine... being in a grocery store and that man walks in and he talks to you in person. That would trip me the fuck out.
There's a ghostly song in the abandoned asylum, Eloise Psychiatric Hospital in Michigan.
That was just people. It's just people in the building, dummy.
In the comments that he did not hear the singing during the visit, only afterwards when he listened back to the recording. The Redditor...
Then why did he react to it?
In asylum with a friend when he heard disembodied footsteps coming up the stairs. As he tried to capture the footsteps via a Snapchat video, he heard screaming from a distance. He saved the video and later heard the haunting singing as well. Redditor Wubba-lubba-dubbity-doo in the comments.
Wubba-lubba-dubbity-doo. Man, somebody came to me and was like, hey man, I got this video. I took it on Snapchat. Like, I would be like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you call it. Like,
Comments writes, obviously we have to take the audio with a grain of salt because it's possible someone was hidden in the building.
You fucking
That being said, I hear the screams and sleep freaky AF. The same Redditor later notes in the thread that
That's just people in the damn building. This is ridiculous.
That he too hears the footsteps or something moving nearby. The uploader states that he tried to stay as still as possible and that he would also consider this an EVP.
This is the shit people are calling scary. This isn't scary. There's fucking people in there.
As he did not hear the singing in real time. Redditor quite fast agrees that the singing sounds like a lullaby. The Redditor tried to isolate the woman's voice and added a clearer clip to the thread.
No, you're gonna get me. No. You can clearly hear it. That's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Voice sounds even spookier with the audio cleared up, and it's quite fast
sure
notes. You can almost hear the words safe and sound. Do you feel safe and sound after watching this video?
Yeah.
Number
I'm fine.
94. This place just might be haunted by something nefarious.
Oh, Humboldt?
Published by Humboldt Pet Supply in October of 2018, the store's security camera footage reveals a series of creepy incidents that cannot be explained. The first involves a package falling off a shelf on its own. The shop attendant continues to shelve items and then heads over to put the package back. A moment later, after she walks away, the package falls from the shelf again. This time, it also moves across the floor a bit on its own. Another clip shows a cat named Diego pacing the shop. An incongruous.
I will tell you though, if that's Humboldt, California, Humboldt, California holds a lot of weird shit. So I mean, like, it could be. This just looks like somebody's fucking with that chick and has some string tied to that. You know, monofilament. I'm not saying that's what's really happening. I'm just saying that's what my opinion is at the moment.
Ruined shadow cat appears in the light from the doorway. There don't appear to be any other cats in the store but the real and the shadow one. In a third clip, another package falls from its place and moves strangely across the floor. It drifts slowly until it catches Diego, the cat's attention. As the cat approaches it tentatively, the package moves, causing Diego to jump. The cat pauses it for a second before he decides he wants nothing to do with this. The package continues across the floor on its own.
Right, hold on. Imagine waking up next to that in the morning. The first things you hear when you open your eyes is that man's voice. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Is this perhaps the shadow cat playing around with the real one? Seems pretty catty to me.
These fuckers have
Number
bugs.
93. This surveillance footage was taken from the Helmut Car College in South Africa. A strange mist appears in the far doorway and slowly morphs into the shape of a girl wearing a long dress. She casually walks into a nearby classroom, as if this was just another ordinary school day, except of course the room is empty and no one is in the building.
That's someone there.
Even though this is called Helmut Car College, it's actually just a high school, and this phantom-like figure does appear to be around the same size as an average student. This makes me think it could possibly be real, though
I couldn't if I wanted to, cuz I couldn't replicate that voice. Like, no way. And if I did, he would probably copyright it just because it's trying to fuck with him. I don't know, his voice is spooky as fuck. No wonder he has as many subs as he does.
I guess they could have just edited this girl into the video if they really wanted.
No, that was just a girl walking into school at night. It's an intruder.
To number 92.
92.
TikToker Smug Puppy has experienced paranormal activity in her home since 1997.
I'm sure whatever that fucking name is has. I mean, look at him. Look at him.
Then the activity comes in.
This is the exact person. This is the exact person that leaves the most hateful comments on like OK videos. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the one that goes, CJ isn't fake. You're a fucking idiot. Like, what's going on, Dutch? Look on the screen right now, Dutch is probably a really big hater of everything we do because they make fake ghost stuff.
Waves, lying dormant for years before spiking. This is one of those spikes. At first, she and her dad are just enjoying their morning.
Smug
What are you
puppy.
doing, my dumb kids, Dad?
Oh my.
But then this happens a moment later.
Oh my.
I'm.
Jesus.
Something hit you. I would hit you.
I've just
I would hit you.
caught that on camera.
The ghost confronts him, knocking the snack right out
Get
of
the
his
fuck out
hands.
of here.
It
Hold
is.
on.
Of course, the room is empty
Come
of
on,
those
go for it.
spikes. At first, she and her dad are just enjoying their morning.
Are you enjoying my dunkers, Dad?
But then this happens a moment later.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. He did that. Well, we all know he did that. He didn't get hit. But watch on the replay. The hand that had those, whatever the fuck snack thing he was eating in his hand. Watch right here. When people are going to move, they have a slight before movement of muscle. So watch this man's wrist right here. It flexes just a little bit right before it flings. So did the ghost hit his wrist or did it hit him? I'm just saying. I'm here to point it out. It's what I do. It's kind of weird when people catch supposed ghosts and boy, 100% of the time is bullshit. Yeah, it's really hard to catch stuff. This doesn't happen like that. I just watched one about a plumber. It's fake. I'd be so pissed off if a ghost. Right. I'd be livid. But I'm telling you, watch his wrist.
My. Jesus.
Replay it, chills.
I can't believe I've just caught that on camera.
Don't
The
believe.
ghost confronts
Watch
him,
his
knocking the
wrist.
snack
saw
right
it,
out of
right?
his hands. Here it is again.
You saw it. But you saw the little movement right before?
This is the first time the ghost has ever done this to anybody. Some in the comments think the slap sounded off. Others think the
Oh,
ghost
it's
doesn't
so
want
fucking
people eating
stupid.
junk food. I think this looks legit, and if the ghost is starting to physically harm the
see it,
home's
and you can even
residents,
see it
then
in
this
his
ghost
elbow.
needs to be removed
See, I didn't see it at first. His wrist and his elbow. His elbow. You can see all that pre-move before he moved.
from this home. Number 91. A Reddit user named Never2 shared the following video hoping for some potential answers as to what his mother captured on her driveway security camera late one night. What starts off as a simple piece of home surveillance footage quickly turns into something utterly pulse pounding, as you will soon see.
Utterly pulse pounding. No, sir. Utterly pulse pounding is what that man just said. I wonder because Chills has so many subscribers. Wonder is his voice like actually copyrighted?
Wow.
That was what? Wait,
So I'm just
going
gonna pause it again once it comes on screen.
Okay. I took his advice and I paused it while it was on screen. Those are headlights coming through a window. I bet you there's a window in the garage right there, and that's headlights. They're square. It's ridiculous. It's square.
In here, we see a couple orbs just kind of flying around, but right here, this sort
Right,
of
exactly. Those are
ghostly
headlights.
presence starts here,
No, those are fucking
disappears
headlights.
again,
They're square.
completely off screen, but is going to come back again right here and just kind of float off into the distance. I think what's especially freaky is that part right here where it's almost like the security camera glitches out and you
No.
can see it just a bit better once it does, which is just freaky to me. Kind of goes back
Freaky to
and forth
him.
there and then is just completely off screen to not be seen again. Just super, super creepy stuff. The
No, it's
strange
not.
figure's appearance on
That is not creepy. It's headlights.
believe this is a paranormal entity, which is very understandable.
Paranormal entity
but then again,
headlights.
it could be explained as a camera trick. But as soon as this strange flickering happens off to the left side of the screen, it is certainly hard to pass this off as anything but a ghost. Usually ghost videos are fairly hot.
So you can't pass that off as anything other than a ghost. When are ghosts square?
His mom's home surveillance camera, whatever it is exactly though, is still uncertain.
That's what people are believing are ghosts and shit. That is, that's slightly scary.
After a mission to an old haunted railway tunnel, Crypto Girl 13 spied something mysterious in her footage while editing. Published in August of 2013, the Crypto Girl and her friend are navigating through the forest and mud to the mouth of the tunnel. After wading through obstacles of sludge and climbing over large branches, they arrive at the entrance. Zooming into the deep darkness, the video starts glitching out as she talks about the story of a monster living in the tunnel.
Look,
old story that
anytime that there's glitches like that, because a real camera glitch doesn't do the glitch and then still record, it usually freaks your fucking camera out to shut it down. Okay? I've been ghost hunting, I don't know, what, 10,000 if not more places, probably more than that at this point. I've had cameras fuck up. I've never had them glitch. Never had them glitch like this and then continue to record past the glitch. You have even your phone. If your phone experiences like some kind of magnet, whatever, it'll just stop recording. I don't know about new phones. Maybe they won't. I don't know. This doesn't look new. But you can clearly see its added glitches. It's ridiculous.
some kind of creature. There's some kind of creature.
Getting closer to the entrance, they hear some creepy noises inside.
What the f that?
But it was upon editing the footage that they spotted these two glowing red orbs, which they believe to be eyes of the legendary monster. Were they closer to the cryptid than they ever imagined? Or is there something else inhabiting this old railway tunnel?
Yeah, bats and shit. Oh, let's see here. Ash is here. Tia Ash, what's going on? Let's see here. Ganja Mama. Cuz, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. And good work with the truck, dude. That chop sounds so good. I should probably pause this. See here, Julia. All right. Everyday Treasures is here. All right. We're watching bullshit. Let's see.
2015 purports to show a real ghost girl in Matharan, India. The beautiful stone building in this clip is surrounded by foliage inside and out. The guide informs his audience about the house. According to him, it's one of the oldest houses in Matharan, built during an era when the East India Company ruled in India.
Get a better camera, then it wouldn't glitch. Well, it'll always glitch when they add the glitch.
A general in the East India Company lived here with his family, including his wife and kin.
The East India Company,
the general was a generous man during the time of the revolution.
The East India Company, wasn't that a company that was around in like the Old West? I think so.
The house was lit on fire by rebel villagers. The colonel and his family could not escape. Within 30 minutes, the house was up in flames.
You are so right, it's ridiculous. We just get to watch it and make fun of it, though. I mean, it's what we do here.
Some say you can hear the sound of footsteps within the haunted house, and it's a general rule that no one should enter after 5 p.m. The crew is here at 5:30, hoping to capture on camera the ghosts that are said to haunt the place. After feeling unsettled by something, the camera whirls around and cries out that something is there. You can't see any.
Is this a Valley Girl dude voice? It's not an AI voice. This is Chills, and it's definitely not an AI voice. That's his real fucking voice.
Anything in the
and yes, the voice makes it so much. Yeah.
Surrounding.
Yeah, with a weird inflection, you know, his voice has that, but it also makes it kind of creepy though.
Foliage. Although the cameraman states he saw a shadow, the other guy notes that it's just a cat, man. But then again, he says something feels wrong. Man. Cameraman zooms in on a window opposite, and a figure with black hair can be seen there. One of them.
See, I knew somebody would go and get it. Hold on. Founded in 18th century, the charge. Oh, okay, so it wasn't just here. Okay, okay, it makes sense being the East India Company. But I remember hearing that like from whatchamacallit. So it was a glow. Okay, okay. Thank you, everyday treasures. Thank you very much. See, learn something new every day. And the only thing creepy is his voice. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Men says they heard a sound. That's when they decide to book it out of there and fast.
What's that?
Guys, I heard a sound right now.
Okay, let's leave. Let's leave.
Well, some are quick to call fake on this one. YouTubers
Wait, hold on. See, it makes me laugh and pulls me out of the creepiness. I think grandma is spookiest. Yeah, I think so too. Grandma's got that really spooky voice. But see, look, I'm just going to tell you, I didn't want to keep using grandma because I want to like do her stuff every once in a while. So I don't want to overdo her because man, her voice makes it. It doesn't even matter what the fuck. We could be watching two kittens playing. Her voice with a scary little narrative. Oh, it would make that scary by itself.
science classes is a little more relenting writing. If it's true, then I too want to see that spirit. Do you
See, hold on. I want to talk about that for a second. See, that's the shit I love. Everyday treasures. Coming in, putting correct information. If I am wrong, oh, I want to know I'm wrong. I would rather want to know the right information. That's why I love when people do. I love that we have people that will do that because I don't want to give out wrong information. I don't want to sound like a fucking idiot. You know, like plus if I'm saying it wrong, I must know it wrong. So I must need to know it right. Got what I'm saying? So thank you very much.
You too? Count me in as well. Number 88. Is this yet another creepy creature of the forest? Something
Wait,
pale and wide-eyed is playing peekaboo from behind this log.
No, that's a bird. It's got to be a bird.
What is this thing? Some in the comments think it's a person wearing a mask, others think it's an opossum, but many think it's an owl, and I have to agree, unless it is, as DeFlaco Napier suggests, a
No.
ghost bird.
No. Well, I mean, an owl kind of is, but no. That's a bird. That's ridiculous.
I think I just changed my vote. Number 87. A YouTuber named Shondurez decides to go ghost investigating with his friends at their studio office, which is apparently haunted.
Apparently.
They meet up at 2 a.m. and are talking about what they should do.
Why would a studio office be haunted? Why would a studio be haunted? Somebody die there? Like, is it burial ground? Something? No? Okay. Yeah, that's a damn owl or some kind of bird.
Next, when something in the next room overwrecks their plans.
What actually was that?
Nothing?
Approximately 10 seconds later, this sound fills the building. Listen to it and tell me if you think it's real or edited.
Wait, shh. Legit.
By now, they are pretty much freaking out and ready to take off, but the spirit is
No balls. CJBG. You was watching the other one? I mean, they don't correlate to each other really. It's just the same shit. Hanging out talking shit about fake ghost hunters, fake people. You know what I'm saying? But welcome.
isn't quite through with them yet. You'll see absolutely nobody was nearby when this happens, which makes me think it could be real. All of the lights shut off before they get a chance to leave.
Whatever.
One of them turns the camera light on just in time to see their friend blankly staring at them from the ground.
What the?
I guess he could just be acting, and
You
one of his
guess?
friends pulled him by.
You guess he could be acting. You guess. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Chills. You're a fucking moron if you think that's real.
Join Redstone and
No. Not catching me with your fucking ads. Swear every time they want to. It's funny. Why wouldn't they be okay with an ad playing? Like I don't know.
Could be real because the
It's
raw
not.
adrenaline sends his friend barreling straight through a door. Number 86, published in April 2017 by Steve Cody. This video allegedly.
Okay, I've seen this like 100 fucking times. It's like a web and some bug shit. I'm just telling you. Like it's not anything.
He shows a ghost haunting a swimming pool. In the description, Steve writes, I noticed my camera picked up motion around my pool about a week ago. After
No, you're very right. Pink Stars, you are so right. It's ridiculous. People claim they catch all this crazy shit. It is hard to catch voices. It's hard to catch these things. You gotta piss off full demons and shit. And I'm not talking about YouTube demons. I'm talking about real shit. You gotta piss things off to beyond a point of whatever for them to want to do anything. And it's really hard. And then we have all of this shit, which makes it even harder on all of us. All the real people who are trying to catch shit. This is ridiculous. You can sit in a place for 6 months and catch 2 words. Like, and it's really hard. It's really hard. And then we have these numbnuts that come on here and get millions of views on their dumbest shit ever. It's not, whatever. It's the problem. It's the problem.
midnight, I watched the whole video with my wife, and there's a ghost or something floating over the pool. He said it lingered there for several minutes. The video does in fact show a light floating over his dark swimming pool at night.
You can even see it. Look at it.
It just hovers in the top right corner of the screen, bouncing back and forth a bit.
Every once in a while, you can see the line. It's a spider or some kind of bug trapped in a little bit of a web or making a web, and it's catching it on IR.
Just can't let go. Posted by Sour Sweet Gone to the Ghosts subreddit. The previous owner of this restaurant makes his jealousy known. The security footage shows some employees behind the counter at the restaurant, preparing some paperwork. No customers are present, and that's probably a good thing. Suddenly, a framed picture on the wall falls straight down onto the one below it and flips over onto the floor.
How's that a ghost, though? How in the hell is that a ghost?
Covering her mouth in astonishment. According to the Redditor, the picture that fell was an award for the new owner's restaurant.
Not everything is a ghost. Maybe the fucking nail failed.
Fell out or broke, but the Redditor has an answer for that and says the nail was still in the wall and the way it was hung made fall.
Exactly, T. Ash. It's definitely a spider web because you can see the lines going off of the IR, but it's just a spider either wrapped and stuffed it up or something got caught in his shit. And people call that a ghost because you are scared to death. You're looking at the screen on the inside going, oh my God, there's something out there. So scared.
Falling on its own seem unlikely. So what do you
picture
think?
frame, it fell.
Broken nail or jealous ghost? I think that's a pretty fair explanation about the nail.
No,
so I'm definitely leaning on the side of the paranormal.
Not everything is paranormal.
Number 84. How would you feel if your CCTV camera caught this?
Pink Stars, that's why I'm here doing what I'm doing. Because it is terrible that people like me, people like Noah, and real investigators, we have to struggle to do anything. Okay? Then you have these fake assers making shit completely up and, well, making us look like crap and then making tons of money off of it. That's why we're here to make fun of them. Because, well, we're not going to stop them, but we can make them look like a bunch of fucking morons. It's called gravity.
Posted to the Ghosts subreddit by Relevant Hole 5903. This footage of a woman in white was caught on camera in the dark of night. It shows a ghostly figure in white crossing the grounds outside of a gated building with barbed wire fixed to the top. The stranger walks.
How about instead of freaking out and pointing your phone at the screen, how about you get your lazy, scared bitch ass up and go out there and ask that woman what she's doing? I mean, it's just a fucking suggestion. I'm just saying. Like, wouldn't it make more sense if you walked out there and asked this woman what she wanted instead of going, oh my God, it's a woman in white, it's a ghost. Sounds like you're outside of a fucking prison. Maybe it's somebody's wife.
Slowly in her flowing dress until she leaves the camera's sight. Some are suggesting this is a classic walk of shame. Others think the Redditor lives next to some shady stuff. But some are sure it's the legendary La Lorena. If it is, stay clear of water.
You live next to some shady shit. And yeah.
Because the legend goes that she would take your life in the water. Redditor Blues Forever 67 writes, this is one of those instances where I think,
what if some lady walking around and y'all caught her on camera, oh my God, it's a ghost. Come on.
If we see ghosts all the time, but they're so vivid that we just think they're people. I have to agree with that statement. My mind has been blown by this footage.
His mind has been blown. No. God, what the heads.
E3.
Right, that was just a lady. That wasn't a ghost. It was just a woman walking around at night.
A paranormal investigator named I Am Frankie Speed sets up motion.
Immediately, you know he's not a fucking real paranormal investigator, and I'm immediately pissed off. Immediately know it's fake. Oh, maybe we ought to go look at his channel later.
Tracking equipment in his house to capture a ghost on tape. After a while, he finds a strange figure creeping up his wall and hugging a mirror. He gets up and shows the mirror. Nothing here looks like a person. At least nothing that I can see. But I think shining the Kinect directly into a mirror might cause it to glitch out. What do you think? Number 82. Restaurant workers from Sansom.
I believe... Put her on slow. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Just because they're like, look, that lady's walking out there. Let's make it look like it's a ghost. Slow it down. Exactly.
Park in Texas think they've caught an authentic ghost sighting on CCTV video.
Hold on.
A dark paranormal mist that exits the passenger side and goes into the building. I would say that this was an insect crawling across the camera.
Right.
But watch closely, and at 2 minutes and 4 seconds, you'll see a flicker of lines across the screen moments before the ghost appears. EMF interference like this could be an indication of something paranormal. They felt this.
That is a very cheap ass fucking camera, and a bug walked across it. That's...
Place was haunted for a long time and are finally excited to have proof. Tell me if you believe them.
No, it's a bug.
Number 81. If you're about to blame some nighttime mischief on your pet, hold off for a hot minute and watch this. Posted to the r/ghosts subreddit, Bartonall writes that his cat has been knocking things over at night for the past few weeks and waking them up, which is unlike him because he's a quiet cat during the day. So they set up a surveillance camera to try and catch him in the act.
It's a ghost of a
This
bug.
is what they found. The first segment shows something fluttering the leaves of this flower on the table, but we know it's not the cat because he passes by the couch to the left. Later, as the cat is sitting on the couch, a dish towel falls from the fridge. Then an object is heard moving in the kitchen, and a close-up reveals the thing jiggling on its own on the counter. At the same time, a strange shadow appears on the front of the counter, although it's not clear if it's the cat being alerted to the sound or something else. Soon after, another object falls loudly from the countertop. Thus, we cannot see too well, nor do we know where the cat is.
Look, this is the reason why I think it's set up. Because they had to zoom into that little thing that was barely shaking. They would not have seen that. Like, you wouldn't have fucking seen that, really. Like, you knew it was there because you focused in on it. That is crazy.
Then, after a strange orb moves through the scene, something else moves on the counter and is pushed to fall to the floor, all while the cat is perched on the table far away.
No. Did you see what the cat? Did you see the cat? The cat looked right there like it was like he was looking at the string. What's up, John? It's a demon cat. Yep, Skinwalker kid.
Watching.
Nah, somebody's right down there doing shit. That's ridiculous. The cat didn't even react.
Another object falls loudly.
The cat didn't react because the person is down there. Okay, the person is right there. The cat would have reacted if that was just all of a sudden happening.
To it, which scares even the cat.
Oh, wow.
This
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, John. I mean, there has been some pretty good stuff put over there, though. I'm just saying.
one wakes the owner up, who calls his cat a pain, but after
Nope, his girlfriend's laying right there. He's
watching the
I don't wanna
video
step
in the
on her.
morning, we're sure he regrets that. Was this cat, as some Redditors suggest, just protecting her owner at night?
No.
Number 80. According to YouTuber 01 Supernatural
Oh,
Studio, a gambler lived in this place. He lost all the land in a bet and then chose to take his own life. Let's see if his presence remains. The ghost hunter quickly gets a reading.
黄色
Get a reading.
不稳定，黄色，我跳到
What's in your hand, sir? Not the device, but what's in your actual fucking hand?
红色。好 ，OK， 那这个地方怎么废弃的？我现在就来告诉大家。
Inside, his meter spiked.
Exactly, Pink. Pink Star, exactly. The cat would have reacted way different if that just all of a sudden happened. That cat was like, what's this chick down here doing?
来镜子前面测测看。
Exactly, T Ash.
镜子这边红的耶。而且某方面来讲，这样的镜子会不会形成一个通道？
The spike occurs right next to a mirror. Could this be a portal into another world? As he continues to search,
Portal
he
to
hears a
another
voice.
客家八音哎。
Remount and recover with the Planet.
That was gonna get me. I already know it. Fucking Planet Fitness. Nobody wants Planet Fitness.
小孩子的声音。
Here it is again with the infrared on.
So they do that in other countries too. You know the whole.
He asks the spirit to touch a paranormal device.
请教一下，就是那他的父母亲的灵体还在这个地方吗？如果还在的话，摸一下好吗？谢谢。
It seems to me that the spirit is here, but what the spirit's intentions are remains a mystery.
Exactly, Pink Stars. It's everywhere. The Earth gives it off. All you got to do is search the EMF field of planet Earth, and you will see that we are coded in it. It's ridiculous.
Number 79. Redditor Everyone is Human shared the following video to Reddit with a
This is going to be real with a name like that.
short read-up that says, my sister-in-law's Ring camera captured this tonight. I have never been a believer, but I am struggling to dismiss this. Please
Well, why
weigh
don't you
in
show
on
it
it.
so
So
we
let's
can
have a
dismiss
look
it
and see if we can
I bet you we can dismiss it.
out what was filmed on the camera that night. So I need you to focus your attention. So if we're looking at the center beam here, about dead center on the center beam, and then to the left, about halfway in between this center beam and this beam here, and you just see that thing just move. All right, now it's between these two beams, just huffing it down the sidewalk. Still on camera here, but it looks like whatever this is, it almost looks like the ghost of somebody out for an evening jog as it starts on.
No. What that is, because I've seen this before, that is an overlay. They recorded a man walking down the fucking street or running, and then recorded that with nothing, transparency over it. So you see a little blur of a man walking. 100% ridiculous.
On the left side of the sidewalk here and just continues down the sidewalk for the entire video. Whatever it is almost appears kind of translucent as well. You'd think if it was just a person, like an actual person out for a jog, it would be a lot more visible on camera. It would just look like
Want to know how we know? Because this video was sent to BA. We put it through software, and it's layered. It's 4 layers. Like, what do you? Why would there be 4 layers if it's just security cam footage?
You know, just a regular person on camera. This almost looks not only translucent, but it's kind
Overlay.
of floating in the air. I can definitely see why this uploader, who is usually a skeptic when it comes to this sort of thing, is having a hard time coming up with a logical explanation of what
I
exactly
will say
happened
that's not
on
the
this
original uploader of this video.
security footage. It certainly looks to be some sort of ghostly figure out for an evening stroll, but one can only hope that's not the case. Some viewers suggest that it could actually just be the camera that's making an ordinary person look like a ghost. Is this actually a ghost walking around in clear view, or is
Nope.
this just a camera trick on a regular
some bullshit
person?
overlay
I'll
shit.
let
That's
you
what that is.
decide. Number 78.
78.
A man is filming this old medieval building on the Mediterranean island of Sardinia when he notices the curtains of a balcony window are peeled back slightly to reveal a small grayish object peeking out from the bottom.
So what is that? What is the building?
Zoom in, and it almost looks like a tiny face, or else the top of someone's head who is
Maybe
very
it's somebody's
short,
kid that's
perhaps
in
a
there.
small child. It could be a reflection of the palm tree swaying in the wind, or it could be a trapped spirit staring haplessly
No, I
at the
think it's
world
somebody's kid
to
that's
which it
in
no
there.
longer belongs. Number 77. This poltergeist is about to throw down. Redditor What I Imagine shares
poltergeist
this
is about to
video
throw
of a
down.
very aggressive ghost.
Somebody threw that. Why is the camera moving?
Due to the poltergeist's aggression, I'm
Poltergeist.
convinced that this isn't staged.
Of course you would say that. I'm gonna regret eating that one.
How can anything but the paranormal act unseen with such aggression? Many in the comments think this video was staged with fishing line. I don't know though.
Monofilament.
It looks pretty compelling to me. Number 76.
Nope.
A ghost was seen in Benares, India, walking across rooftops. The sighting scared many locals and led to a police investigation. Twitter
Sure
user
it did.
Benaresians tweeted this video of the incident.
You recorded people walking on the roof and called it a ghost. No.
Did you see the figure? Take a closer look.
Hey, I have a question for you. Are you unprepped?
Hey, shut up. Fucking ads, man.
So far, the police haven't discovered what the figure was or who was behind
It's a person on the roof.
it. Maybe that's because it's absolutely real. What do you think? I'm on the fence with this one. Number
You're an idiot, too,
75.
so.
A YouTuber named Rose of Decay records a scary Snapchat face swap video that leaves her wondering if she had a real ghost encounter.
No.
Hi. Are you bad?
Yes.
What's really creepy is how this mirror image kind of has her eyes, but at the same time they're all black. The bizarre face goes away for a while and then comes back as soon as she has a question.
Yeah, as soon as
Can you
she's
talk to
realigned
me?
with that mirror right there.
This time the apparition has its mouth open wide as if screaming. It's probably just a software glitch detecting a face in the mirror that isn't there. So I don't think it's necessarily real, but I don't see anything that remotely looks like a face. So hey, that's real enough to me. Seeing an alternative
it is.
version
You
of
would-
yourself
you would say
scream
that
while no one
regardless.
is there is definitely creepy nonetheless. Number 74. This one will make you scream and give you nightmares. Posted by
It says it's going to make us scream and have nightmares. So, hope everybody's ready.
Jeremy127 in September of 2007. This YouTube video went so viral that it prompted this YouTuber to create a pantry ghost documentary. Jeremy writes,
Yep.
It has been 5
We're
months
gonna
since
go
a
ahead and
certain
skip
area
that
of the studio, which the uploader notes look like footprints, The crew sets up some paranormal sensors to see whether or
Paranormal
not any
sensors.
spirit activity exists in the room. As you can see, the sensors are blowing up. They indicate something is moving in the darkness. Imagine sensing a paranormal presence in the studio, something you cannot see with the human eye, and then having that presence confirmed via these sensors. The idea certainly disturbs some sound technicians.
some sensors
YouTuber
that pick up
Heinz
ghosts.
Wu wrote in the comments, I was also surprised when I watched the video. I can't broadcast alone. I can't go to the studio at night. Would you be able to after seeing this? Because this footage appears
there's
real
nothing
to
there.
me. Number 71. Kevin Ramos is holding a paranormal investigation session
With all
at the
those
Fort
people.
Delaware, which was in use from the mid-1800s to the mid-1900s, and is said to be ripe with spiritual
look at the window, there's a
activity,
shadow.
even after being decommissioned
shit.
well over 50 years ago. After a day of walking, they stop and ask a few questions to the spirits upon
That's somebody
nightfall.
outside.
Look what
That is someone outside. See, that's a person
happened here.
with a white shirt on.
Can you cross the rod if you liked him?
First, a white apparition
Oh, and they're using dowsing rods at the same time. Oh, how professional.
corner of their eye. This isn't their reflection in the
Professionally
window
stupid.
because none of them are walking. And in this exact moment, this person thinks they feel a tap on their shoulder and shine a light behind them to make sure. It definitely looks like something was
Right, it's so scary. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
near them to say the very least. Why she didn't say something as soon as it happened is something I don't know. I guess they were too
Let's see here. Let me read this. If you get a chance, show people the chat forum on stream. We got quality shit up there. I don't know how to do that. I would have to set that up beforehand. Yeah, because I'm not that technically whatever. All this shit gets set up for me. I just press buttons. So I don't really know how to have to set that up beforehand. So what I'll do is I'll set that up for Tuesday so that I can just press the button and it does it. Okay? All right. Let's see, CJB. Well, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. There goes drunk grandma again. No, they told that chick, hey, go out there and walk by the window. The last ghost was real? No. Just as real as all these orbs in my office.
scared at the time. Number 70.
Number
A
70.
YouTuber named Sunny Cooper has recorded a shadow moving back and forth that looks out of place. Maybe together we can figure out what this strange shadow belongs to. It starts out going one direction. Then it comes back the other way.
Some
It
kind
almost
of
looks like a
animal?
rat or a small animal
Right.
of some sort, but that still doesn't explain how it appears to instantly teleport across
Yeah,
a
it
large
does.
gap
They slowed it
twice.
down.
I guess this could just be some sort of time-lapse editing.
Yeah,
but something
exactly.
about the way the shadow moves looks like it was recorded in real time. Let me know if you have any explanation for what's happening here. Number 69.
Oh, number
Have you
69.
ever met a ghost on a cruise ship? Well, here's your chance. Published on July 25th, 2010
It's the
by
Queen Mary.
YouTuber Jim Van Eekhout. This video allegedly captures the wails of the Queen Mary pool ghost. The retired ocean liner was active from the 27th of May
Now, we all know this ship is really haunted. It's just not haunted the way people say it is.
1936 to the 31st of October 1967 on the North Atlantic. According to some, the ship is haunted, and regular ghost tours visit the Queen in the wee hours of the morning to witness the supernatural. Not only that, but the historic treasure now operates as a museum, hotel, restaurant, and all-in-one tourist destination. While it may seem like the ghost stuff was just tacked on for the charm of it, some claim that a murder actually
That's a
did
fucking
occur
person
on the
right
ship
there,
in one
like-
of the staterooms, and the victim's ghost is said to haunt that room till this day. One of
Sure.
these tales seems to be that of a baby named Jackie,
No, the pool area really is because a lot of people drown in that fucking pool.
who lurks near Queen Mary's pool. According to the uploader, there were no children in the tour group, which set out at 1 a.m. But listen closely.
I don't know if that's a kid.
You hear that? It's a baby crying.
It also
the black
sounds
and
like
white
something
video is
winding
creepy
down.
enough, with the empty deserted pool below and the crowd standing around with blank faces, but then you hear that eerie wailing of an infant, followed by the humming of Twinkle Twinkle Little
We don't get
Star.
any audio
It's
before
enough
it.
to send chills up your spine.
Ah! That one's gonna get me. Okay. Well, Tim, I'm just gonna tell you, my man. I was looking for the Tuesday stream idea. We'll go back to Bigfoot. I don't mind. Go look at some Bigfoot shit. I don't care. Right, it sounds like a winding down of something.
Although the humming is credited to one of the investigators, the baby's cries are credited to the ghost of Jackie, which leaves us wondering what happened to baby Jackie and why do her cries remain here. Number 68. A social security office is a pretty strange
Thought number 69 would have been better than that, but no.
building to be haunted, but a YouTuber
That's
named
a
Joshua
bug.
Bragg is convinced after capturing two of the scariest moments on CCTV video that he still cannot explain.
Back up a little bit. There it goes. Down here in the corner. It's not a bug, people.
That's a bug.
I don't know what this is.
That's a bug.
I always know that there's a ghost in this place. So creepy.
I was thinking
Did you
this
see it
dark
crawl off the
orb-like
lens?
figure was an insect, except here's the thing. Joshua has seen the same figure before on a different security camera, in a different room, on a different night.
It's a
Last
bug.
time it went out the back entrance and walked across the parking lot in a straight line.
Right here.
Look at the bug, went straight across
That
the
is no
lens.
bug.
Whatever.
That is no bug.
That is a bug.
I think he's right because an insect walking across should look like a solid black shape. Whatever this is looks translucent
It's a
and is
bug,
therefore
man.
most likely
Yeah,
something
nobody says.
paranormal. Number 67. A ghost in the basement of a construction site terrifies workers so much they try to avoid going down into the creepy place altogether.
No
but one
balls.
day, after all of their power tools mysteriously fail at the same time, a worker has gone exploring the haunted basement to reset the breakers. Like I said, the ghost terrifies the other workers too much to go down there with him. He does not feel safe, so to make himself feel better, he makes a video. It sounds like a good idea, except what he's caught on that video now haunts him
get to it.
forever. Let's run that back. He passes two dark and seemingly empty rooms and a long, narrow passage. In the second room, there looks to be something scary in the basement. A ghostly gray figure appears to pull itself across the cold concrete floor. He hears shuffling from behind.
Oh. So if this is real, my name is Sarah. It's one of your fucking partners, man. Y'all did this.
He doesn't see the ghost and keeps exploring the catacomb-like maze for the circuit box, which is buried in one of these dark rooms.
He flipped the flashlight on real quick to see it. Oh. This is wrong with the world right now.
Something in the darkness startles him moments before a strange and mysterious light
This is literally
spills
why
into the hall.
paranormal research has literally been set back so much it's ridiculous. It's because of shit like this.
When the scared construction reaches the room, he finds it is devoid of all light and the paranormal feeling is twice as strong. His reaction? Run out of the dark hallway like crazy and upload the creepy video on YouTube.
Hell no.
He later says
Pull
he was
your gun- hold
terrified
on.
to learn other workers had.
You pull your gun out and you stick it in that thing's face. If it's a human, which we know it is, they're going to shit themselves. If it's a ghost or some other evil fake entity, well, you shoot it.
Channel. No further updates on the
Fucking
creepy
ridiculous.
plays. It looks like someone made a new account to anonymously share their scary basement video for us all to see and then probably quit on the spot by
Right.
running for
Right.
their
That's right.
lives. Number 66.
66.
A group of ghost hunters
Oh,
called
God.
PXTV go deep in the
PXTV.
Wombwell Woods, a haunted forest in the UK.
Why does he already look scared? Look at that face. Look how scared he looks. I have my meter. I'm not scared of the dark.
Where many people sadly go to take their lives. They split up to cover maximum ground, and one of them, Steve, finds a spot he deems suitable to begin an EVP session, which stands for Electronic Voice Phenomenon. He sets up his EVP box
And
and,
then scares
asks
himself.
any spirits nearby to make a light go on.
Miss Fawn? No. Duke Man will be with Miss Minnie in the office probably for another 20 minutes or so. But no, he's not in here. He's with her. She gives him special treats, so he loves her to death. Plus, I think he likes it up there because it's like he gets the view of everything. Not like he's a security dog or anything, but he likes to watch stuff. Lurking, gotta go get Jake from work. All right, just be careful, T.I.S. It looks more crazy than the actual video, right? Look at that face.
When it does, he asks for 2 lights, but gets this verbal warning instead.
Can you make 2 lights light up?
No.
Ovulus has just said run.
But something to
Yeah, Gabe. Really, what's really happening is he's transforming out in the woods right now. That's what he's doing. My little skinwalker baby.
Sends upon Steve before he gets a chance to do as told. I didn't exactly see anything, but Steve says that he was pushed out of the way by something nearby, and when he looks at his EVP box, the translator displays the word run written in all capitals. I'm not sure if there's any way to tamper with these devices and make them say pre-programmed messages or not.
That's right.
But assuming this video really is unaltered, then the evidence is all right there to see.
Not fake.
Number
but
65. If you ever crept through cemeteries looking for ghosts,
My favorite
then you
place.
might regret finding them.
Nope.
This video was posted in March of 2012 saying, been taking video of local cemeteries for a while and examining them from frame to frame. Found the image of what looks like the ghost of a young boy from
Where?
around the early 1900s
Where?
by the way he is dressed. The video was filmed in
where?
Kinder Cemetery. And as the sign reads, the
Cemeteries are where ghosts are. Okay, I don't. People like to say shit like, "Well, why would they be there?" Well, think about it. You're a ghost, and everyone else that you've ever known and everything is dead. You don't have any place to go to. Maybe the house where you were haunting it was fucking tore down. They end up back at the cemetery where their body is. I don't know why. It's a theory of mine, but I'm telling you, they end up back there. That's why you get so much good shit when you go to cemeteries.
cemetery was established in 1902, so plenty of time for ghosts to lay down their claim. As the camera pans the cemetery, you can see a short-lived flash of light near a grave. Can you spot it? While some in the comments of this video doubt that it was anything more than a flash, others like YouTuber Dang Cho claim to see hair sticking out of the red circle. YouTuber Yvette Sanchez notes that it is an apparition. Of course, the ghost is not going to be easy to spot, but if you look hard enough, you can see something is there. Well, you can certainly see a flash. It's a bit of a stretch to say the ghost is of a young boy from the early 1900s in
How you get all that? Like, how you get how in the hell you get it's a ghost boy from the night? How do you get that from what looks like grass moving? pink stars, I understand. I really do. And that's why I like going to old cemeteries and doing it. But at the same time, I mean, you're right. You're very right. I kind of got that. Because I wouldn't want somebody standing over my parents and doing that. I don't know. Maybe you just change the way I do stuff. And I like that. That's a good idea. Change is good. Bird poop on the window. Maybe. How you doing? What's wrong with the guy speaking? Nothing? There ain't nothing wrong with him. He just literally sounds crazy. Nothing. That's just his voice, man. Like, he just makes things sound creepy.
In my opinion, you can't really make out anything more than the light. But what is that glow? Is it the young spirit shining? Or is it just a trick of the light?
Yeah, I don't really see.
The new chicken and cheddar rancher is here at...
I didn't really see anything either, other than maybe some grass moving. Yeah, and that sandwich looks good.
4. Better do it just to be safe. Published by Scary Chills G, this short clip was captured in May of 2010. A man is on his computer facing his webcam.
Because ain't nobody behind
him on
him.
the bed. His jacket moves. As he turns to look, suddenly his wardrobe bursts open on the other side.
That looks like
he springs
barracks.
from his seat and goes to check.
That looks like barracks.
Finding nothing, he turns back toward his computer and then sprints from the room in fear. Without further explanation, what did he see?
Oh no, those are barracks. People fucking with him in there. That's what they do in there. What do you think happens?
Number 63, a research team known as Ghost and Mystery.
I miss those. I was never in the military. I work for the government. I do have like a bunch of crazy weird training, but like I miss like being in that environment because it's, man, you fuck with people. It's so much fun.
Wants to reveal all of the paranormal activity happening in their home country of Bangladesh, of which there is plenty to be found.
Wait, I couldn't really say it, but like, yeah, kind of sounds like he's I want to say on the spectrum, but you know what I'm saying.
Go exploring a haunted place in the woods.
He might be. You never
Everything
know.
in the forest seems to wail at them not to go
He's fucking rich as shit at this point.
inside. And someone tell me why they hear a child's voice while investigating this well.
Okay.
Probably because they have a kid with them that isn't on camera.
হ্যালুসিনেশন বিষয়টা খেয়াল রাখবা সবাই
পুরোটা অনেক পুরনো
ফটো দেখাও ভিতরে
Freaky, right?
No.
The same ghost child's voice
No, that didn't sound like a voice at all. It sounded like a bird or something.
returns once more after they find a way inside, perhaps to shout a warning.
Shout him.
বসে থেকে ওকে
No.
রাস্তা দিয়ে যে যায়
He was telling whatever's there, hey, you need to make noise. There's two places I want to investigate. Lizzie Borden, TV based on her. I want to see if it's real for myself. I'm not. BA's been there. The company that I own has been to the Lizzie Borden house, and we've caught some pretty cool stuff there. Not really what you would think though. So, but if you ever get a chance, you should. You should. That way you can see for yourself. You can see what vibe you get, what kind of crap you get. But when you do, and you catch something, please share it. Please share it with me. Please. Because I have a theory that Lizzie Borden didn't do that. That there's but it's not just my theory. Other people have it. But let's see. He will be on video. Basement fun there. I think he's like a college kid. Or was.
Look again. At 17 minutes 4 seconds, they briefly pause on a large figure next to a meat hook. That can't be good.
Welcome back, Gabe.
One investigator feels overwhelmed by a paranormal feeling, a wave of negative energy, if you will, and they need to rest.
Fuck around and find out.
That's when they chance upon a makeshift stick hut in the woods behind the abandoned house.
Y'all got
Wait,
big feet?
I see something really scary inside.
Something really scary inside.
Their light crosses the glowing eyes of a large figure standing on two legs. It's there for but a moment, and then the unknown creature sighting is no longer caught on camera. They end.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a fun place to go to. I will tell you nowadays though, you're gonna have to pay a little bit to do it. Back when it was before it was famous, when we went, you didn't have to pay nothing. Now you're gonna have to pay. But if you do it right, you'll get a pretty good experience.
And the paranormal.
Yes, I think it was the uncle. That's right. I think it was her uncle that did it, because there's so much that says she did it. And as an investigator, if you look at it, it points towards him, not her. It's goofy.
Exploration shortly after. Number 62. Baba Singh is riding at night when he sees a fluttering figure in white robes at the side of the road.
What?
Tell me what he says here at 55 seconds upon contact.
वो भाई वो भाई वो भाई वो भाई
It looks like it could be a ghost with its back turned to him
It's a
and
person.
possibly floating in midair, perhaps at the very same spot where its life
floating in
concluded,
midair.
but I'm not sure.
Ridiculous.
Let me know if you think this video from India is a real ghost sighting or just an encounter with a person dressed in all white. Number 61. A person cautiously follows a winding road at night using only the light on their phone to guide them. They sense danger on the right and look over. Nothing is there, but their feeling of being watched does not go away. So they look over again, and that's when they make contact. A short creature with a portly body, atop long legs, does its best to escape the flashlight. At 1 minute and 36 seconds, we see that the overall gray coloring of the creature, when under the light, does match the rest of the background remarkably well. There's no obvious blurring around the edges of the creature either, which indicates that this may in fact be authentic, unedited
No, that's a dusty dude running through the woods. All right, good.
footage. Number 60. A reminder that you never know what or who is behind you.
You don't.
This short clip will have you looking over your shoulder.
It will.
The video shows a man
Not.
entering a small elevator. A ghostly woman enters slightly behind him. You can see her in the mirror, distracted on his phone. The man doesn't seem to notice he has company, but when he turns around, the woman has vanished. He is
That was
alone in
just
the
somebody
lift, or
behind
at least
him, like a little
appears to
kid
be.
that went-
Those in the comments are dying to know where the phantom stalker went and whether or not this man made it out of the elevator. I hope he's alright, but it's really
he's just
not
a
looking
dusty
like
dude,
that's
man.
the case.
You can see it. He was just a dusty dude. Right, exactly. Oh no, I'm already
Number
spent.
59. A ghost investigating
back,
TikTok
T-Ash.
account
Oh,
called
God.
Gateway Paranormal TN experiences brief success when they detect the frame of a ghost standing on the table next to.
You see why it picked it up, right? You saw why. You saw what it was doing, correct? It was doing the same thing. It was a fucking reflection in all those pictures on the damn wall.
them.
I can't stand SLS cameras.
On the other side of the desk.
Is it at me?
But the ghost disappears when he tries to get closer. What's especially odd about this video is
still
how
there
the
to this
ghost
day.
seems to briefly lean forward, as if trying to resist him, and then
Look
gets
at it.
bumped
It's the
out of
fucking
the
reflections
frame.
in all those
I was
pictures.
thinking
The reflections in all those pictures. It's reflecting him back. That's why those things suck, because they suck.
whether it's a real ghost or just a computer error, they aren't able to recreate it, so it might have been a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence, to which we'll never get the true answer.
It's gone.
Of course it is. No. Man. Can't wait to get YouTube Premium. It's going to be a little bit, but I'm going to get it.
58.
I want to give YouTube my money.
Okay, so a YouTuber named Shadowbreak wants to know if he's caught a ghost on his home security system or if it was something
No, I'm going to go ahead and answer that for him. No, he didn't.
else. His dog is
I
staring
mean, there's a pattern here. You know what I'm saying?
at something in the distance when the door opens by itself only a little bit. No one is touching the door, but it kind of looks like it's being held open. 10 seconds after the door opens, the dog's ears go up.
Does anybody else have a metal door like that in their lifetime? And look, you can see right there, looks like somebody's right there. But those things will open like that.
It seems to follow something through the yard, almost like somebody walked out the door and passed
I
the
know,
dog.
right, Miss Vaughn?
After staying open for almost 20 seconds, the door suddenly pops open even more for no reason at all.
Somebody
the owners
hit it.
finally take notice and look out, startled, wondering what this could be. It doesn't seem like the wind because nothing else in the video.
Well, look, Pink Stars, I was curious about the Kinect. So I contacted Microsoft and asked a division that dealt with the Kinect about it. And they told me that if it's not sitting still, and even if it is sitting still, it will capture reflections because it's a multi-lens fucking camera. So it will capture reflections off of all kinds of shit, especially glass, because it's picking you up. And if it picks up a general shape, it immediately puts the shape. They're 100% bullshit. And any person that uses one and calls that real evidence, fucking liar. Fraud.
Video is getting blown
Charlatan. I like that word.
around. I can't think of what else besides the wind would make a door open like that.
Right, that's probably what
except
happened.
perhaps a ghost.
No, not a ghost.
Number 57. A girl and the person filming were innocently playing around outside, but they were not alone. Published to YouTube in May of 2019. Nightmares abound after watching this video,
Nightmares
which is
abound.
gaining attention in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community.
Who writes this dude's
The clip
stuff,
shows
man?
a girl playing with a ball outside a yellow fenced-in building. She runs up to the fence, behind which a pair of swings are wrapped together in knots. After a moment, the girl points at something.
No, she looks over like, is this where I'm supposed to be, Dad?
Or someone behind the camera person who turns around to see what she's indicating. There is no one in the distance across the field, but there is someone right behind her. The ghoul of a girl appears semi-transparent as the camera shot falls. We can only imagine the camera person fled in fear from this thing she
Get
was
the
not
fuck
meant
outta
to
here.
see.
Come on, that's fake.
Tag, you're it. Game over. Number
that's
56. A TikToker named Sarimar Munez finds herself laid out across the floor in surprise at this ghost sighting, which she is about to point out in a moment. She
hopefully.
is singing a musical when a small gray face pokes into the shot and then retreats. The way it moves on its way out looks better than most edited videos. So either she put a lot of effort into this one,
Yeah, she
or
did.
as much as I wish it wasn't, maybe it's real.
Nope.
Number 55. This is what happens when your doll comes to life.
Oh, here we
Posted
go.
on the Ghosts subreddit by Redditor, Enigma's Light 209, who writes, "Years ago, my sister had a Dora doll. However, we never
Dora
put
doll.
batteries in it because at the time we couldn't afford a lot of stuff. My sister was singing and playing with the doll. Not noticing the doll turns its head to look at her. The clip is creepy enough to give you nightmares. The user's sister is in the
if
bathroom,
shit like that was
singing
real,
and
it would
playing
be
at the
awesome, but
sink.
that's not
Her
real.
doll is perched beside her, motionless and
ridiculous.
staring off to the right. About
Maybe it
15
is.
seconds
Maybe it's
in,
real.
the doll's
Maybe
head
this is the
suddenly
one.
turns, looking directly at the camera and into our souls. Nothing more happens in the video, but the way the
punch
doll's
that
head
doll right in the
snaps
mouth.
around is reminiscent
You're
of a
looking at
bad
like that.
child's play-like scenario. My advice.
See, people are too scared of haunted dolls. I think if we start abusing them, they'll have less issues. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to do stuff. Smack this, just start beating the doll. That's what I think. I don't think you should beat anything else but a doll, but you know what I'm saying? You better start abusing them. Let's see if we can get some real footage.
Destroy that doll immediately.
Oh, I'm gonna have people putting videos of beating haunted dolls now.
Here would probably be
That would
the
be fun.
best. Number
saying.
54. Jonathan FOD and his friends go exploring an abandoned meat processing facility building that
Abandoned
everyone
meat
in town says is haunted, but the air quotes around ghost seems to mean he doesn't quite believe it.
So supposedly,
why would a meat packing place? Why would a meat packing place be haunted? Why would a meat packing place be haunted? Can a blow up sex doll be haunted? I'm asking for a friend. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so, but never know. No. Vinyl is incapable of holding a spirit. Oh. I can see it right now. John has a big blow up sex doll that says "not haunted" on it. Oh, ever seen? Have you ever been to Waverly Hills? Yes, multiple times. Shit. To be honest, I went there before Ghost Adventures. We went there before Ghost Adventures did. Genuine haunted fucking place. But it's not really haunted where like the guides say they are. That whole place is kind of wonky. I'm just going to put it that way. I kind of have a plan to go back if I can ever gain this fucking weight and get out of this doctor bullshit. I plan on going back. Because Waverly Hills that's a place. I've been there quite a few times, and I think only one time I didn't catch something. So, badass. If you ever been there, do you want to go there? I mean, never know. When I go, maybe we can, maybe we can set up a thing there. That's kind of what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was let people know about 6 months in advance that I'm going to be there. And yes, I know that's dangerous because all these people that threaten they want to kill me, but bring it. I got guns and shit. Anyway, basically tell people I'm going to be at Waverly Hills on these nights. And if you can make it there, you can make it there. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that works.
there's a ghost that roams around here.
Soon he will.
Is a meat packing place haunted by cows? I mean, the meat. I'm asking for a friend.
Oh shit.
Hey!
Just imagine you walking through the building, all of a sudden you hear moo.
Who's here?
Me.
As Jonathan, FOD, and his two
I
friends
can't help it. I like to help sometimes. This is ridiculous.
are ghost hunting in some kind of tool shed.
Ghost
They
hunting.
get what they think could be some paranormal evidence caught on tape.
So is ghost hunting classified now as a bunch of dumbasses shaking in an abandoned building? That's classification of ghost hunting now. Okay, I just wanted to see if I was right.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
Is anybody there?
Yes.
All three of them are on camera when these noises happen. You can see they are
'Cause
just
there wasn't
standing
a
there
fourth
with their
person.
hands down, so it can't be them. Maybe Jonathan had a fourth person making all of that noise.
You
but I
think?
don't see how they could have faked that ghost EVP at 8 minutes and 50 seconds.
Not good.
It really does sound like the muffled voice of a small child.
No, it doesn't.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
Number 53.
Oh no,
Nothing will make
John, brother, I'm not worried about nobody killing me. I ain't worried about that at all. What I'm worried about is me hurting people. Because you come up and start talking shit, and I don't feel like dealing with you, I might hit you. Like it's just the way it works. There's a few people in existence that when I see again, I'm gonna ask them what hand. Pick a hand. They're gonna think it's for shaking. It's for slapping. I'm just telling you. I'm not worried about that. I got guns. I got 3 guns on right now. I'm not even worried about it. That's right. Moo. See, that would be scary. Tell me that wouldn't be freaky. You're in a meat packing plant, completely abandoned, and then from the depths of it, you hear moo. Wouldn't that be freaky as fuck?
you want to skip work more than this next video
You can see
published
a
by
glitch.
Real Ghost in September of 2015. This ghost was captured in an office one night. The video shows a darkened room. As the camera
Why is it
pans
glitch?
around, a semi-transparent
blinks.
robed figure
Watch.
appears in a window to the kitchen.
Look at the bottom
when
of
the
it. It's
camera
covering the
quickly
windowsill.
pans back, the figure is no longer there.
Blink.
Are we dealing with an office ghost
No.
straight from Tales
No.
of the Crypt?
No, we're
He's
dealing with
definitely not here to do
green
some light
screen shit.
paperwork. Number 52. Is this a ghost or not? Is what the uploader
No.
of this potentially paranormal video wants to know. First, let's watch this intro.
Dutch, you know it. You know it, brother. You know it. If I ever get near that motherfucker again, I'm straight asking him what hand. I'm going to walk up to him and go, what hand, Mo? And he's going to get, I will take the assault charge. I will fucking take it.
Oh.
So,
welcome to Inspector Gadget.
Because something, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
As soon as he
Something slipped and it's a ghost. Okay.
introduces himself, an object moves by itself behind him, or maybe a ghost introduces itself in return. He suspects. I think the object fell forward on its own.
Oh, I haven't heard that in so long. I haven't heard that shit in so long. That's, yeah, give him one in the bank and two in the state. Oh, what's funny though is like anybody like ever shows up, try to want to be weird, they're going to learn a valuable fucking lesson that I'm only nice if I like you. You want to start some shit? Ooh, I'm going to be the first person to slap you. This is not even funny. This was that a ghost wearing a bed sheet? Where? Here? Probably.
Because it was top heavy,
Or back there.
this video could explain a lot of other alleged ghost sightings on YouTube where an object moves on its own. But I don't think this was faked on purpose. Just
No,
a
that's just something
coincidence is
fell.
all. What do you think? Real ghost
something
or
fell.
not really? Number 51. It's not surprising to most of us when schools are haunted.
Why?
Just think of all the evil that
Why? Why would a school be haunted? I don't get that.
goes on there. Posted by Dundee.
I can understand if it's a fucking historic school. The school is like 200 years old and crazy shit's happened over the years there, like wars and shit. I can understand that. But just a school? Why?
Feed into the ghosts subreddit. The Redditor writes that this is from his old middle school, a Coal River Heights school, and was taken in 2013
The one
or
in the
14. This short video appears to show a phantom in the hallway of the middle school. It floats past unsuspectingly, appearing for only a couple seconds before vanishing out of sight. Dundee provides further details of the video's origin in the comments of this clip, explaining who is behind it. All I really know of it is that it was my friend's mom who knew the janitor, and he sent her the video of this. I'm guessing that he wasn't sure that he
I
could
wonder
record the screen
if the
somehow.
janitor-
Redditor Windtree Rock then wondered what the janitor's backstory was.
Right. Like,
Curious why the janitor took the video.
I think that's like a big cloud of vapor, smoke going through the hallway. That's just what I think.
And if he suspected paranormal activity,
'Cause
without
it does
this
this weird
information, skeptics in the comments suspect this is a bug, thinking it's a spider.
Or, yeah, a
Others
bug
are
on the
leaning
lens.
towards the paranormal, with many expressing fear.
Yeah, the only thing that makes it not like it's a bug is it has a weird shape at a time. Bugs just, they always have their same shape, just blurry.
Of what this is. Are you afraid?
No.
Number 50. This YouTuber shakily records their apartment while inspecting every last corner. It's obvious that they no longer feel safe here and want to record for
Or about
proof.
to fake some shit.
Nothing is out of the ordinary until they silently cross into the bedroom, and that's when the horror is revealed. A girl with long black hair over her face sits crumpled on the floor. Look again and you'll see that even her arms and feet have no detail at all, like a silhouette. When
Whatever.
he checks again to make sure he is not seeing things,
No, 'cause
he's
by then she
surprised
left.
to find she is all gone.
Right.
Number 49.
Like a boss.
No. No. Not getting me fucking fun, you mother trucker.
in the window. Posted to TikTok by Trina M. Ward in the video. Trina says she's at the Martin house and that nobody lives here. It's supposedly haunted.
It looks
According
like
to
somebody lives
Trina, a man went crazy in the home and took the lives of his whole family. Some say they've seen the children's ghosts in the home. Trina was driving by randomly when she saw this in the window. The figure on the second floor looks like a...
Notice how right at the shoulders it's cut off? Because that's a bust of something. These types of houses probably had busts of presidents in them. You never know. Who knows? But look at the shoulder cut. What ghost has its shoulders cut like that? I'm pointing it out.
A child. Some notice a larger figure standing behind the child. Several in the comments warn that the child ghost is not what it may seem. Shay Zombie writes, children's spirits don't stay on this plane. It's a demon trying to draw someone in.
Exactly.
Don't be drawn, or you might become the next person this house draws in. Number 48. If you're feeling a presence in your basement, there's probably a reason.
Yeah.
Published to YouTube in October of 2019. The uploader
look at the ghost
explains
sitting
that
on the
this was
shelf
the
over
first
there.
footage she captured of a ghost on her laptop with Xbox One Connect. She says other paranormal things occurred along with the Connect footage, including her laptop's battery, running out of juice quickly, and a plastic Walmart bag moving of its own accord, despite no draft being present. As the uploader demonstrates the Connect's capability.
No, what really happened, Ash, is that chick went in that house and found something and put that in the window, then left and went all the way out past the gate and went, look, I was driving by and saw this shit. No, you didn't. You ain't see shit.
It shows only her limb movement for a while. When she brings a doll lacking a head and places it on a rocking chair, something appears to be hovering by a bookshelf in the background.
Right, because if she saw that, she has super 20/20. Like, doctors need to be studying her eyeballs.
Something with lime green energy.
Get the fuck
It
out of
remains
here.
there for a long while, but when the woman places the baby head on the door, a new Connect figure appears right next to the rocker, or perhaps the same figure has moved. This time its energy appears aqua. It remains there active for a very long time and then disappears at one point. When the woman walks past it to sit down on the couch, it doesn't again reappear. It's either about time to move or to throw out that doll, or both. Number 47. While exploring Liverpool's most haunted hotel, the Adelphi, Jess and Ellie get the feeling they're not alone. Many have seen and heard strange things inside the haunted hotel, which was built in 1826 before being replaced in 1911. Wealthy passengers would stay here before embarking on their cruise liner journey to North America. Many famous people from Sinatra to Bob Dylan to Roosevelt and Churchill have also been guests. But it's the passed on that call this place home.
So when famous people go to a place and they die, they haunt all those places that they went to? Because, man, like, all the people they fucking said have haunted like 40 different places.
Break out the spirit box.
So if you go to a place and you're famous, your ghost is going to go there too. It's just how it is.
They realize the ghosts here are quite aggressive.
I like that ghost.
Then they ask if the spirit wants them to leave
You got
or
the worst
stay,
spirit box ever.
and they're given a clear answer.
Do you want us to stay? Jess, is the same voice. It is. I'm getting...
The ladies did end up leaving that night. I'd be too freaked out to stay in the Adelphi a minute longer either.
Whatever.
Number 46. Ghost Tales published this video in 2013. The description reads, dog senses a ghost in the room.
No,
Captured on film is the ghost actually throwing the ball.
Right. Right. I don't get that. Just because you're famous in life doesn't mean your ghost is going to be at every fucking place that you visited. Oh, I stayed at that Holiday Inn one time, so my ghost is going to be there. That makes no fucking sense. Get it. Get it.
The clip begins with the doll just staring into the living room.
Like,
then all
the
of a
dog was
sudden
barking
she
at
starts
something,
barking.
okay?
She retreats into
You
the
know
kitchen
my dog,
where
dude,
her own
my sweet skinwalker puppy will bark at the window. And if you look, you can't see out the window. He just barks at it. There ain't no ghost in here. Dogs bark. It's what they do. It's ridiculous.
owner
Dogs bark.
stands filming the strange event. The
No, you
dog
should be
heads
fucking worried if your dog starts talking to you, okay? Like, hey, bro, there's some shit going on over here. Then worry, okay? Then say something's haunted.
slowly back into the living room, sniffing around. She creeps back in, lifting a leg tentatively as she peers
Oh,
up.
look, I just thought about this. I know it's in the middle of this, but I believe Tuesday, Noah is going to be doing a live stream, I think. I think it's going to be a good one. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're there. Go support our boy Noah. And then on Tuesday, and then after then you come to mine. We do it at 8 o'clock every Tuesday night. It is what it is. All right, come on. Let's see this dog bark some more.
Out into
That's
the
what dogs
living
do.
room, there appears to be
Right, Pinks, exactly. Dogs bark at shit. It's what they fucking do. You can't record it and go, oh, it's barking at a ghost. No, dogs fucking bark. It's a fucking miracle of engineering.
something draped on the table, and the dog starts barking towards it. The dog then picks up a ball it found on the floor and then gets distracted by something else.
Dude growled at a pine cone earlier. He fucking growled at a pine cone. He sees thousands of them on this property, but this one he growled at. Maybe it was a haunted pine cone. No.
The dog in this video does seem to be spooked by something. It doesn't appear as if the ball was thrown at it, as the author claimed.
All you can do, Jonathan, is try. That's all I ask, is try. Be there, be supportive if you can. If not, no big deal. Still love everybody.
But if you see it
Unless
in
you
this
fake
clip,
ghost hunting shit, then I fucking
let
hate
us know in the comments. Number 45. A TikToker named Jayla has a strange and creepy window that she attributes to a helpful ghost.
Really want the window to open, Mr.
So now that I think about it, Duke barks at his own tail sometimes. I mean, dogs just bark, man.
Ghosty. Can you keep opening it for me?
Yeah,
I didn't do anything. Cleaned my room, did everything that
A little bit more, please.
I can't leave. I can't.
I feel like I'm missing some kind of obvious scientific explanation as to how this window is able to do this by itself.
Is that a really old house that has the window weights in it? Because, see, back in the day, hold on. Back in the day, windows were put in and they had counterweights that went down the wall beside it because those are wood, glass, like real glass, to help you open it. If the window is unlocked and all that mechanism works perfectly fine, that will happen. That's not a ghost. And look how old this house is. That doesn't look like Window World windows. That looks like an old ass window. I'm just saying, I like to point it out.
It would be weird enough for a window to go down on its own, but one going up.
Maybe the pine cone smelled like Bigfoot. Maybe. I doubt it, but I mean, it could have, because he started growling at it from like 100 yards away.
It's just a whole other.
That's my toilet is haunted because my dog just randomly wakes up and goes in there and barks at it. Yep, you have a haunted toilet. You should bring it back to Lowe's.
Level of bizarre. She seems way too calm for it to be a spirit, but maybe she is used to its presence by now. If not, what else could it be? Number 44. Hina Tahir and her sister are camping in New Jersey's Double Trouble State Park when they notice a strange woman who is half submerged in a local lake. Her clothes are all white, and she has a serious expression on her face.
Quickest way to improve vision.
In place to the.
See, Ash, I'm telling you, that one, it was something. But then it was so funny because like I just let him go, like go and see what it is. He goes over there like real whatever, and he gets up to it and he goes, "Oh, it's a fucking pine cone, Dad," and just walks off. Like it's like, yeah, it was just a pine cone, son. Exactly. See, I had a house, one of my first houses that I ever lived in by myself, had those type of windows. They didn't open by themselves because fuck, they wouldn't open because they were so old. But if they're new and that mechanism works, yep. And if it didn't work that well, it would slam it down. So you would need something to hold it up. Silly dog, right?
This very day.
I wish I'd have got it on camera though, because like he like slinked down and started like doing this. His tail and his ears all perked up, and then he got up to it and everything dropped, and he was like, "Oh, okay."
Two girls aren't sure if what they recorded was a live
recorded a woman in
person
the
or
water.
a ghost. If it was a person, then
that was some bitch in the water. Like it's not a ghost.
Clothed. And if it was a ghost, then maybe her body is lurking in the shadow waters below.
Yeah, that's exactly
whatever the case may be. Hina and her sister decide to leave the woman in peace. And
how about you ask her, what the fuck are you, ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay? How hard was that? Only time I pay attention is when the dog barks and then he goes silent and his fur stands up. Yes, that's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. Whole different thing, because Duke's done that before and then like people showed up. So
and dare not go any closer. Number
like,
43.
excuse me, ma'am.
The Sorrel Weed House is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in all of Savannah, Georgia. Two different women have met their end here. One of them named Matilda.
But it was just the one. There's 10,000 of them, but it's just the one. Oh wait, Ghost Hunters has been here, so you know it's fake.
From the courtyard in her black dress. While taking a tour of the area, a YouTuber named Billy Smith captures this quick video of a woman fleeing the house wearing an all-black corset. What's weird is how she never actually opens the front door to her left. Instead, she appears out of nowhere to cross the space between two columns and then does emerge from the other side. According to Billy, this figure was heading in the opposite direction of the parking lot. So if they were a staff member, they would have to double around to get to their car eventually.
Maybe they weren't going to their car.
Until 1:30 in the morning and saw no one else from the house for the rest of the night. And
that was one of the employees sneaking back in to get Doritos.
Translated from Portuguese, the video's title, "The Bride of the Train Line," gives us some inclination.
Right. How about instead of freaking out and saying that's a ghost, how about you ask that woman if she's okay? Maybe she had a mental fucking problem. You know what I'm saying?
Nation of what fears to expect. Published to YouTube by Ravana in July of 2017, a group of adventure seekers are wandering down a train track at night.
Oh, that's smart.
For a long while, they walk without encountering anything unusual. In the darkness, there's no one for miles around.
Sure.
City lights twinkle in the distance, but the group appears to be far from town. As they walk and chat carelessly along the train tracks, the camera pans to the side for a moment, where it captures this figure in white. Terrified screaming ensues as the...
So, your little bitch scream helped. It helped. It made everything better, because now we know how fake it really is. One of your friends is in the fucking culvert with a sheet. Good work.
Men turn to run back the way they came. The bride figure, too, appears to race away from the tracks, presumably back to her haunted wedding. Does this deter you from jumping trains at night?
No.
If not,
I'm not gonna
then
be
you
doing
might
that
be
anyway.
next in line to catch the ghostly bridal bouquet. Number 41. A parenting channel called the Mommy Wayopedia has thousands of subscribers who are looking for heartwarming family videos. Paranormal content is not what they seek, and I don't think she's playing around when she uploaded a rather realistic ghost sighting video for fans to analyze. So here's the background story on this video. She's been seeing some weird things on CCTV camera for the past week or so, but never had the phone nearby to record and doesn't have a memory card for the camera. So she waited near the CCTV monitor for a couple of days for the paranormal entity to return, and this creepy sighting of a mysterious figure is what she has since caught on camera. The mother tries to keep the fear out of her voice as she tells her son to keep reading a book out loud.
Is that like a smudge on this chick's lens? Oh, I did it perfect. Look at that. Why are ghosts always wearing white? Because white stands out. White stands out in any situation. Night vision, regular camera lights, it stands out against a dark background. And well, they want you to see it. So that's why it's wearing white. I've never captured an actual ghost that was wearing white like that. Not that bright any damn way. God, it's ridiculous.
The book, baby. Okay.
What's there?
She doesn't want to
It's
scare
a smudge
him.
on the lens.
She can't.
That is a smudge on her lens.
Ground facing the courtyard on the first floor is this exquisitely eerie ghost sighting. A woman with long hair and a gown. She's across from the main entrance waiting for them to come out. The see-through figure does not move, but look
It happens all the time and only recorded it once.
closely, and at 10 seconds,
I just happen to have my phone.
you'll see this object across from the ghost is moving all by itself, or maybe it's the wind. The mommy Wayopedia has no idea what this ghost wants from her or her family, and is seeking advice on what to do next. I would say this is a camera glitch, but she's been seeing it on different monitors across different places.
Because it's a smudge on the lens of the camera.
So it appears to be an actual ghost. With that in mind, the only thing left to do is either confront it or hope it goes away, and I'm not sure if either is going to get her any peace. Number 40. Two friends look out the window and see a mysterious figure dressed in all white.
I already know that's fake. Oh no, it's an Arab
Ironically, a
ghost
ghost
hunter.
sighting is what Mr. Hammer's after, but a ghost sighting is what he misses in real life.
I love these Arabic ghost hunters. They're so unapologetically fake.
Somehow he does not see a creepy man looking at him from the doorway. Oh well, at least he caught it on tape for our analysis. I think this is more likely a friend of his pretending to make paranormal things happen instead of a real ghost sighting caught on camera. Almost anyone would have seen that mysterious figure in the doorway, especially if they were already on high alert. Number 37. Saulo Brenner claims to have caught a ghost on camera at an abandoned cemetery somewhere in Brazil. Across the street is a shadow figure caught moving on tape.
Out of here.
It looks pretty decent until you zoom in and see the ghost sighting is most likely a blur effect or a camera glitch. The date and time look messed up too, further evidence that the CCTV video has been edited and not paranormal.
Yeah.
Number 36. This is one for the books.
That's one for
published
the
by
books.
ABCD in April
Get
of
the fuck outta here.
2009. This phantom was reportedly captured in Bangalore. The scary
Exactly. They're wearing what they died in. Like, they're not wearing a bright white fucking sheet.
clip shows a semi-transparent woman emerging from a wall with long dark hair and dressed in white. The apparition glides
Straight
across
editing.
the floor, traveling straight through all objects around her, including a gate, before disappearing out of frame. What do you think of this full-bodied apparition? I'm just gonna put it out there. It's one of the realest looking ghosts I've ever seen. Number 35. A man on a train awakes to find someone staring at him in a weird way. A ghost in the window, to be precise. The pale figure doesn't move, supposedly locking eyes with the
It's getting
passenger.
close to 2 hours here, so we're gonna skip down to like the last. Let's do the last 13. Here we go. Exactly, Ash. That was just editing. It's an overlay. Like people in Japan go, "Oh my God, it's a ghost." No, it's not.
Things get really weird when this ghost caught on live stream mysteriously disappears as well.
Oh, so good. You can see his foot. It does though. The 2 hours we do this, it goes by fast.
This might have been caused by a live stream delay, except
Right.
it doesn't drop frames and the resolution stays the same. The ghost witch is simply there 1 second and gone the next. Number 13. A man follows his girlfriend everywhere with a camera to annoy her because he thinks it's funny. He was never expecting to have caught the scariest moment of his life on tape instead.
What? Notice where it's from. Fearsteaks.com. Face your fears. It never does, Miss Fawn. These 2 hours we stream, it goes by quick. Come on.
A fully clothed figure reaches out for him after his girlfriend has left the room. When he pulls back the curtain, it's mysteriously gone.
Of course.
The paranormal moment looks scary, but I think there's a strong chance it's scripted.
Yeah.
38 seconds is when there could have been a jump cut.
Yeah.
A jump cut is when they stopped recording, let the actress out of the shower, and start recording again to make it look like no one is there. Also, at 42 seconds, it doesn't look like the shower is on.
Right. How would you even believe that's real?
Number 12. It's after midnight and a YouTuber named...
Whoa, hold on a second. The beginning of this, we already know it's fake, but look who it is. Angie the Green-Eyed Angel. 30-minute alone challenge.
Angie the...
I've made multiple videos about this. This so fake.
Green-Eyed Angel is exploring a ghost town that is completely abandoned. She isn't even finished the introduction to her...
I know. I think it's goofy how fast these 2 hours go by. Because in normal life, it's like 2 hours take fucking forever. Get on a stream, it's like...
video before weird stuff
Oh my
starts
God.
happening.
Oh, she looked at me.
It took me a couple of listens, but I can actually hear the wind whispering her name here.
Abandoned ghost town. Hopefully you can see it behind.
Miss Fawn, you know we ain't done. We're gonna finish. Like, I know it's been over 2 hours, but we're gonna finish these 12 out because it's only another couple of hours.
Me. I swear, I just heard my name.
You did.
Apparently, the wind has other things to say as well. Strange noises continue to follow Angie as she sneaks through old buildings filled with spider webs and rotting architecture. After about 20 minutes of exploring, Angie stops and thinks she sees a grayish figure looking back at her.
Probably. Oh God, what is that? Oh my God,
Footsteps
run!
from behind send her screaming into the night. Number 11.
Just in case you don't know, that's one of the people that was trained by Omar. And literally, there's always a second person.
Bizarre video of Space Mountain was recorded by a YouTuber named Jake.
Oh my gosh, groupie. That's right.
Tungsten. Jake originally recorded it just to have a memory of the thrilling ride forever, but when he reviewed it later, he saw what in his words was...
The wind told you one of your firstborn. Yeah, don't listen to the wind. It's for crazy people. Unless you're tripping on mushrooms, then maybe...
a real ghost. Some sort of phantasm does seem to briefly materialize and hover in the right side of the screen as the roller coaster passes by. Then the same thing happens as the roller coaster climbs upwards.
I didn't see any of that. That's part of the effects at the fucking...
Finally, a transparent figure briefly appears to the right of the track during the descent.
That's all part of the
I'm
ride.
not sure if these are real or just some sort of hologram projections created by Disney, but the man who recorded this is absolutely convinced that he has caught a ghost on tape.
Yep, Julia, exactly. Omar Fakery School.
It could even be the famous Mr. One-Way ghost seen in the previous video.
Okay, this is getting annoying. We're going to skip forward just a little.
A lot of dry rubs out there.
Shh. Nobody wants any fucking Zaxby dry rub, okay?
Just woke up to...
Let's get down to 5, just because this is taking forever.
Do you see their faces?
No.
I think I might. Then again, I would like to see the original video without the filter.
Exactly.
Only then will we know what these bizarre figures truly are. Number 4. Emergency workers gather outside of a room where something terrible has happened and lives were possibly lost. As the camera zooms in, it catches a scary-looking figure peering back at them. Its neck twisted so many times that it has become long and thin. The closer they...
Right. just because the fucking thing says haunted house doesn't mean it's actually a haunted house.
Zoom in. The more facial detail I see,
Whatever,
its
there's nothing
face is
there.
half shrouded in darkness, but I can see the eyes,
No, you
and it
can't.
has tall black hair.
That's just part of the fucking
or maybe
concrete
it's
or whatever
simply a
behind
crack
it.
in the wall. Number 3. Don't you hate it when you're alone in your haunted house and the ghost girl comes out to play?
Right?
Published in March of 2018.
That would be amazing.
YouTuber Gencor shares this video of what he claims is the Ortega ghost girl. The man taking the video greets viewers, showing them around his living room. He then gives us a tour of his home. At one point, a stand-up fan in one of the rooms falls over, apparently of its own accord. You'll find out later that this is the haunted room. He leaves, lights an incense stick, and after a while returns to the scene of the incident. A toy moves out from under the bed as the man speaks to the spirit, saying they told him she wanted to talk to him and that he's going to close the door. You hear a sing-song voice, that of a little girl.
Dios santo.
Oh shit.
Dios, dijo hola.
When he shuts the door again, a loud banging is repeatedly heard.
Tengo miedo, la verdad, tratando lo suficiente.
What? Banging on the door.
He opens it to find a basket in front of the door, not where it was last seen. Needless to say, he hightails it out of there. If you have no idea what's going on here, Aries Bautista has you covered in the comments. She writes, the girl played 3 times hard. He should not have opened. It is assumed that by touching 3 times, he opened a portal that the demons used to enter. Well, then I guess he should have kept that portal closed.
Yeah,
Number 2. Everyone likes a good bedtime story, but what if the entity who tucks you in is a ghost?
That would be amazing.
Reddit post appears to show this intriguing episode caught on webcam. Redditor Cheyenne Rochelle wrote, my dad has been feeling his sheets being messed up with, and someone sitting on his bed in the night, so he set up a camera. Look at the sheets lifting up and what comes out of the side of it. It dissolves into thin air. The creepy footage does appear to reveal what Cheyenne describes, the ghost that's been haunting them. As Cheyenne's father sleeps, the sheets creep up at one corner. Then what appears to be the head of an apparition shows itself before vanishing. As the sheet drops back to the bed,
that's not somebody
those
just
who
sitting up
believe
and
are
laying
all
down.
in with a paranormal hook, line, and sinker, with one Redditor saying, he might as well just go ahead and throw the whole house away. What do you think? Can you explain this? A few have tried on Reddit, but with nothing concrete. It remains unexplained.
Ridiculous.
I've got a challenge for you.
Let's do it.
Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds?
Nope.
Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week.
God
if you're
damn.
curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out.
Not gonna do that.
Number 1. A YouTuber named Tracy Slaughter and her family hear a disturbance at the top of the steps, and they grab the camera to record what they are seeing for proof. It starts out very hard to see at first, but soon a pale white outline slowly appears against the wall. The head becomes visible in the very center of the room where the 2 wall patterns meet.
I didn't say lights. You didn't say lights.
Where are you?
Did you say go across? The light go across the top of the landing.
If you still don't see it, don't feel bad. The next part is much more obvious. Keep looking at the center of the stairway to see it.
I'm watching.
It's only just gone across the top of the landing, and that's moving.
Did you ever see it?
Oh,
A being of pure white energy rushes down the steps and heads straight at them. If you play it in slow motion, you can see something actually comes around the corner and charges down the steps at them, sending everyone scattering. I guess this could be special effects, but I would like to get your opinion. The way everyone screams at the exact same time with true panic in their voices makes me think it could be real.
It's not.
In which case, I'm glad they got out of there fast.
It's not real. Not even a little. I don't even know it. Oh, wow. We've been on for a while now. 8 minutes over. Man, this shit just flies. People think everybody... Exactly. People think everything is paranormal or some weird shit that it's not. And I blame all the fake ghost hunters. I do. I blame them. Because Before that, we didn't have people paranoid that a fucking creak in their goddamn house was some kind of ghost. Okay? Ghosts aren't everywhere. Ghosts aren't doing this. Like, what the fuck? Right. People do really think there are actual fucking demons everywhere. People actually think that ghosts are everywhere. Oh, in the grocery store, the box of cereal fell over. It's a ghost. No. Gabe. Oh, all right. I'm going to get on out of here. Just because I get asked. Monday, there will not be a video on Monday. That's when I usually film videos, or try to, with Marcus. Tuesday, we have our live stream. Don't forget to go to Noah's live stream early. Come to mine late. I don't know what time Noah's doing his. I think it's around noon. Ours is at 8 o'clock. All right. But then after that, we got some videos coming this week. I think we got some good ones. I'm just saying. And I think I'm going to throw a couple of the police ones in just because I like to do those. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. It's always just fucking blast. 2 hours. Boo! All right, I'll see y'all next time. I gotta go get Duke.